what we're going to be doing, as far as starting off with a theme that we're going to talk about for the whole week. Um, as I shared before, if there are other conversations that we need to dive into, we will still dive into that. But we will still have Monday wisdom, um, Monday motivation, Wednesday wisdom, therapy Thursdays. Because as I shared, sometimes I do Tuesday thoughts, Tuesday tips. And again, like I said, our theme for the week was um, 2 Corinthians 5 and 17. And we definitely have to continue to walk into the new. We have to continue to walk into the new. And so I'm just going to give YouTube and LinkedIn some time to come on. We have been on Instagram. I had some technical difficulties over here, but that's all good. We are here. We are here. So, and also for people that will come in and watch the replay later on, um, and those of you who will pop in now, there is information below in the link below sharing that the business virtual expo has been changed to March the 1st because there was a lot of participants that did not register the correct way, and I think something was going on with the link, but nobody reached out, and I had to actually go in to see what was going on with the link. So I'm getting job form to help me with that, but I did a test request form and I was able to fill out everything. So we just want to make sure those 20, 25 people, or how many people who are signing up, who register the correct way, because it is um, a business virtual expo. And I am announcing one speaker. I'm not sure about the other one because I have not heard back. And if I don't hear back from some of the speakers in a allotted time, and then we don't want to continue to push the date back out again. If you are available, you definitely can catch on replay, but you still would have to register, even if you want to catch this on replay, because we do have presentations to show. Then we have a Q&A and all that. So I just want to make sure that people were registering correctly. And we didn't get any registration forms. And so I checked into the registration form to make sure that nothing was wrong. It did come up with a little error, but I was able to put it in. I was able to actually fill out information and send it to myself. And I was able to send out the information, but I do have somebody looking at the link. But of course, people who signed up early, they didn't send me a message back saying that there was a problem with registering. So I thought the link was okay. But then I tried it myself, and I was like, hey, I don't want people seeing an error. So I had the job form team working out some kinks on the registration link. If you have signed up and you notice something about it that you if you're having a problem with the payment or whatever, because it's not, I'm sorry, the business virtual expo is not free, and it says it clearly on the flyer. So the 25 people or more that registered already know that. But if you're having a problem with the link, um, you would just send me a message or email. So that's why I had to move the date, because the registration was not clear. The registration form was given some people in error, and I'm not sure. They didn't specify whether it was payment error or just putting in your information, but we have to have everything filled out completely, and payment does have to be paid before you can register. So we have moved that date to March the 5th. I mean, not March the 5th, March the 1st, on that Friday coming up at 7:30 p.m. It's still going to be at 7:30 p.m. The initial date was today, but even 3 weeks prior, no participant clarified about if they were having any issues. And so we can't, if you're trying to get in, you can't get in late, or if you're trying to get in, you have to make sure you register ahead of time. So I'm giving another week just to make sure people completely fill out the job form correctly and make their payment. Um, and so that's why I'm having to extend the date, just to make sure that everyone understands that they have to fill out the registration form completely. I also too was just sharing with my Instagram followers that, you know, this day forward, we will just stay on one theme for the week. On our Monday motivation, Wednesday wisdom, and therapy Thursday, we will be staying on one theme for that week. Our theme for this week was 2 Corinthians 5:17, which discussed how the old things in our life have passed and now all things have become new, because we are new ambassadors. We are new creatures in Christ. We have did away with the old stuff, and now we are walking into the new, and we have to act like we're walking in new. And that's why we cannot let anybody dictate who we are. We cannot conform to the world. It makes me think about Romans 12:1 through 2. We cannot conform to the world, but we have to be transferred. We have to be transformed by the renewing of our mind in Christ Jesus. And so, hmm, since that may um, um, however, the Lord is going to lead me, that may be our theme for our upcoming next week, but I won't talk too soon. But it just made me think about how we cannot conform and how we cannot give in to the past things that we said or the past things that we've done. We can't let people tick us off. And sometimes things hurt us. We know we're human, so people who are familiar with us and people who are close to us, it does hurt about some things that they may say or do. And sometimes some of them may not mean it, but sometimes, let's be truthful, sometimes some things people say they do mean it, but they're saying it out of not understanding and not knowing who you really are. So that was our theme this week, 2 Corinthians 5:17. So I just wanted to come on here really quick. I don't want to hold you um, all Friday afternoon. It is after 12 on the East Coast time. Actually, next week, our lives will be at 7 p.m. We're gonna have to go back to 7 p.m. because I had free time up. I had free time anytime before 7 o'clock, and so that's why I was doing my lives before 7 and doing different things before 7 o'clock. But now my schedule is getting ready to change again, so we will be going live at, I'm sorry, not 7. I'm sorry, you guys. So Instagram, don't hold me to it. I have to change that. It will be after 7. So we'll be doing lives at 7:30 when I come on to do the Monday motivations and so forth. So after next week. So we have one more week to go live before 7, before the schedule changes. Um, yeah, I just wanted to come on and share that the virtual expo is still uploaded on my LinkedIn page. Um, and the flyers are there, registration is there. All I did was update the date, and the date is now March the 1st, 2024. So make sure that you are filling out everything completely, and make sure that your payment is paid. That is the only way that you will be able to get your business expo ticket. Okay. So I hope you all have a great rest of your afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you're tuning in from. I hope you all have a great weekend. Do some fun, rest, and relax. I have some things that I have to do today. but something is telling me that I just need to rest, that I need to take this as a self-care day and that I need to rest. And so that's what I'm going to do. And if you definitely know in your mind and your heart that you need to rest and that you need to take a load off, don't be trying to run and do things. Rest your mind, rest your body, do some self-care, smile, enjoy yourself, help encourage someone, help support someone. So I will see you all very soon. And I hope you all have a great weekend. If you have any questions for me, feel free to message me or email me. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Even if you have any questions about personal coaching or business coaching, please make sure that you reach out. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a